Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Abdul-Hafeez. Thanks for checking in on another episode of The Grind. I greatly appreciate y'all time. This week, man, I gotta be honest with y'all. I gotta really be honest with y'all. Since Wednesday, we had a check-in. I talked about stepping it up another notch. I talked about, grossly underestimating how much time it's going to take to develop these business plans, bring things from concepts to tactical plans that, can be investment ready. How naive of me. And then I put off the actual research because the task started becoming so daunting, started, rolling a little lie, dreaming, if you would, distracting myself. But, I wanted to break down what I've really been up to over the weekend, over this snow staycation. And where I've been forced to be confined indoors and whatnot. And so since Wednesday, you guys, what I've done is I've set up accountability partners. That's the first step to beefing up anything, man. How do you keep yourself accountable? When I talk about it to my friend and family member, one of my accountability partners, I talked about self accountability stemming from self love and self discipline. I heard Will Smith say it on IG. Your self love is your ability to love yourself enough to be disciplined so that you can work past immediate gratification and work towards whatever your goals, aspirations was. He talked about it from a perspective of you have to love yourself to be that disciplined. And me, I said, I want to even take it a step further and say that love also speaks to self accountability. So discipline is yes, you can be disciplined in very short spurts of time, and then you may need more motivation. But then accountability is saying, hey, I take full responsibility for this. It's just really just a different perspective. Whatever floats your boat. The reality is you got to get it done. And so since Wednesday, I've had some more self talk with me looking internally. And I've set up accountability partners. So now, when we meet on a weekly basis, I can go back with, hey, this objective has been done, this has been met. What do you think about it, and vice versa. Give each other constructive feedback, constructive criticisms, to help each other, achieve our aspirations and stay not only just task oriented, but in an appropriate time frame, because there's always a window of opportunity, and you have to be time conscientious. You need to be able to strike. Et says if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, and that's so real. So that's what I've done since Wednesday. As far as the plans go, I'm barely scratching the surface. And essentially, what's happening is it's all in inches, baby. It's all in the inches. But I'm scratching the surface because I realize, okay, within the market research that I've already done, I understand I have a target audience. I understand that, I want my organization to be niche. And I realize this may not be as unique as I think it is. However, by doing extensive research on that market, I really can showcase what the cash conversion cycle looks like, what potential investors would get on a return, and so all of that is so critical to having a well put together plan, for lack of better words. And so, again, I'm just scratching the surface, you guys. I got so much research still to do, but the book that I picked up last Sunday has been a phenomenal resource. And I've been digging into that heavily. And so, what else have I been doing? If you've seen mini snaps I haven't posted that much over the last 72 hours. Really, I haven't posted that much since Wednesday, or really this week. And a lot of what I've been doing is kind of breaking myself back down, starting at the foundation. All the talk, all the stuff I've been telling people, all the stuff I've been re-educating other people on, of course, that's also reteaching yourself. But all that stuff that I've been talking about, I'm now rewiring myself, and applying that, if you would. So I'm starting the foundation, y'all. Wrote a little lie, self-talk, meditate. Then I cleaned up my environment, immediate environment, bathroom, kitchen, living space, studio. I cleaned up, got back on the treadmill, back on the tour days, just going for walks, staying true to the regimen, getting back on my walks, um, morning routine, still taking the garlic, still taking the honey, but again, rewiring myself to understand, hey, this is where my strengths are. We talked about the revenue producing assets as a person, so I'm rewiring myself to have a strong circuit on those capabilities. What does that look like? That looks like me starting a LLC underneath my name so that I can do speaking engagement, so that I can do appearances and get paid for these different things and negotiate them. You know what I'm saying? So doing the research, now I'm rewiring my habits and behavior to execute and take care of business. And so a lot is still being done on the research end, but as far as the internal habits that I have, I was listening to the ET, and I'm starting my 30, 60, 90, y'all. It's a new quarter. If you guys don't know, April is the start of a new quarter, so I'm already 15 days behind, if you would. But don't worry about that. Got to keep pushing. So we started today on a new quarter, 30, 60, 90, and we got to execute every day. And so what that looks like is back to the writing down on the note card, daily objectives. But getting the foundation, what does our environment look like? The daily reading has to be amplified because, well, first of all, I'm doing research and there's a lot that I don't know. So it's a lot, y'all. The process is lovely when you come to accept it. For me, the last few days have been a bit unclear, and I just kind of basked in that uncertainty. I kind of sat with it. Again, did some meditation, some eating some good food, reflect. But really, you can't sit and execute. You cannot reflect all day and not execute. We gotta be people that have earned individuals, and that's what I'm aspiring to be. So right now I'm doing research, I'm rewiring myself, I'm getting the foundation straight, and I'm putting in the hours. That's what ultimately what it's down to. Starting to put in the 10,000 hours for my craft, and I'm also putting in there's no cap, there's no threshold on the amount of hours for business. It's infinite, because business is life. And that's 100. So anyway, I'm getting started though, inches, doing the research, rewiring myself again, and getting the foundation A1. So that's it for this week, y'all. Again, let's connect. I'm down to go for walks. For those who came through the studio and went on a walk with me, I appreciate you. I'm down to go for walks and strategize, brainstorm, especially as it gets warm. Don't let this snow fool y'all. It's going to be warm sooner than we can see it. So be ready. Looking forward to checking in on Wednesday. Looking forward to continue to celebrate dope people. Stay tuned, y'all. Appreciate y'all time. Stay hungry. It's the grind.